Fellas, I've worked myself into a lather. Can we play a game?
Yeah, let's play Klain to Fame.
Yes.
Excellent.
Don't you know who I am? Remember my name. Klain! Brainworm takes forever. You're gonna like my post most. I feel engagement forever. Broken brain takes with no shame. Klain! Hot takes up to 11. Saving Joe Biden from blame. Klain! It's gonna live forever. Ronnie, remember my name. Remember.
Incidentally, didn't you love how Derek didn't get that one either?
He didn't get the game.
He was like, yeah, they're culturally outdated because they play Fame. Like he didn't listen to it, obviously, right? He doesn't get it. It's not Klain.
No, it's fine, dude.
So for the first time listeners or folks who haven't heard us play this game before, the way it works is Ron Klain is the chief of staff in the White House, which his job is basically he sits on Twitter and retweets people who are completely out of their minds, trying to help out Joe Biden and support the awful things that are happening. They'll be like, oh yeah, actually, maybe 450,000 paid out to someone who broke a law is a good idea. So Ron Klain hunts the internet for the people with the most brainworm takes, and he retweets them. And so Mr. Duncan is going to read 4 of these, and we have to guess which one actually was not retweeted.
Yeah, which lunatic thing on Twitter did he not RT?
And last week, or 2 weeks ago, you tricked us on this.
I believe I did.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategy involved. It's a very complicated game.
Okay, let's get into it.
Okay. Statement number 1. And this is from Max Boot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, these are so hard.
One of Klain's favorites.
Max Boot is quote tweeting Brian Stelter. So
it's
really
layers.
Incredible content.
Just an orgy of offsets.
Yeah, right. So Brian Stelter tweets, the leader of the Democratic Party is trying to pass a bill to strengthen the social safety net, while the leader of the Republican Party is spreading lies about the last election. Max Boot quote tweets it and says, sums it up. Did Klain RT. Statement number 2. This is a tweet from this guy, Will Ragland, who I think works at American Bridge. No, I think Cap Action, one of the progressive outfits. He's quote tweeting Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz says, Donald Trump is the best supply chain president God has ever created. And Will Ragland quote tweets it and says, under Trump, a shortage of staples crippled supply chains for months. Let's review. And then he goes on like a thread. Staples.
We're talking about paper staples?
No, I think he's talking about like important parts of.
Oh, it's like a staple of the economy.
Yeah, which is, I don't know where he comes up with that garbage from, but hey, that's these people's job.
It's like there's empty shelves. We've got ports backed up. But this guy thinks he's going to win an argument.
Yeah, thanks, Will.
Statement number 3. This is from Joanne Reed, MSNBC. She posts an article from the Washington Post, The Party of Thugs.
Oh, no way.
And it's just, an article about how bad Republicans are. They're being rude and crude with this Let's Go Brandon stuff.
Was it Politico magazine?
It was Washington Post.
Okay.
Has she ever caught the time traveling hacker, I guess, who forced her to post
all the homophobic stuff?
Yeah.
We're still looking for some kind of like a Marty McFly targeting Joy Reid.
My understanding is NBC is deeply into an internal review on the matter.
Statement number 4. This is from Eric Levitz. A bill that did nothing but establish universal pre-K, $500 billion in climate funding, and a permanent child allowance kind of seems preferable to the emerging grab bag of ill-designed, underfunded programs that are all set to self-destruct during the second Trump administration.
Wait, what are you kidding?
Wait, what?
It's a critique.
Can you reread that?
Yeah, I'm not sure I got that one right.
A bill that did nothing but establish universal pre-K, $500 billion in climate funding, and a permanent child allowance kinda seems preferable to the emerging grab bag of ill-designed, underfunded programs that are all set to self-destruct.
I mean,
during the second Trump administration.
If that's him, that's amazing.
So I want to discuss that in detail. The first thing I'm going to do is by secret ballot, I'm going to let Duncan know which one I think did not.
I'm turning around.
Did not get it? Okay, so I want to go right into this Looney Tune tweet right here, because you're seeing this as kind of a theme they're trying to jump on, right? Where they're like, they look at these poll numbers, they know Biden is like, I mean, he's just tanking. And so now they're like, oh man, the only reason, like they created this narrative and the media pushed it that like Trump's the greatest threat to humanity, which is how they get Joe Biden in the White House. And now they see Biden's tanking and they're like, oh guys, remember Trump? Trump's gonna come back and it's gonna be the end of humanity all over again. Like all they're talking about is, oh wow, if we don't pass this, or if we don't do this, or if we don't take over elections, if we don't federalize them, then Trump's going to come right back. Trump presidency number 2 is going to do it.
You hit the nail on the head there, I think, in a lot of ways, which is that like you're seeing this growing theme in the liberal media class to say like, if you don't at least pass like a half measure, Donald Trump's coming back.
Yeah. Right, right. No, there's no question. But what's really interesting about this is it is a critique of the negotiations that are happening over this bill. Who's in charge of those?
Right.
Ron Klain.
Who's the president of the United States?
Ron Klain's in charge of it.
Right.
So it's like if
it's ill-designed, it's your fault. So did he RT it or not?
My gosh, that is the wow.
So my guess is he did. Because he sees, even though it makes him look like an idiot for not doing his job of getting this thing done, I think he's so stupid, and all he has left is they're like, oh my gosh, Trump's gonna come back.
Let me just say, if he did, and I believe he did too, but if he did, that in and of itself tells on itself for why it's taken Democrats 4 months to get themselves on the same page. The chief of staff at the White House is bitch talking his own members of Congress about their negotiations.
Right. If you RT'd that, you might as well like submit your letter of resignation.
Right. Oh my gosh. All right. So his pick is in?
His pick is in.
Okay. I'm saying that he definitely RT'd Will Ragland.
Okay.
I think he's all over whatever Joy Reid does. Because remember, this guy lives with MSNBC. Yeah. Right? If he's not on it, he's watching it. So those two are there for me. I say it's Boot. And the reason why I say that he didn't RT Boot here is because why wouldn't you just RT Stelter? I mean, because as crazy as Boot and Stelter both are, Stelter at least works at a media outlet, right? I mean, why add sums it up to the comment that basically made the point, right? Which is by Brian Stelter.
You're saying it's almost kind of a misuse of the internet.
It's
like
a misuse.
You could have just, if you saw Boot quote tweet that, you could have just clicked on Stelter and RT'd that.
And that was the point you were trying to get through, evidently.
I don't know. We'll see.
So my theory on that is that it's kind of like he's trying to, Duncan here is trying to like...
mind games?
Yeah, double mind gaming us. Where he wants us to think, oh, maybe Boot's fallen back out of favor and didn't get the retweet. I'm going to stick with the narrative that he loves Boot so much.
He's just got to go with Boot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I say 1. You say...
that he did not retweet Joy Reid. I think it wasn't brainworm enough, and she didn't offer enough commentary. It kind of felt like, it's just...
Party of thugs.
Stale. Yeah, I thought it was stale.
Okay.
Smug was right.
Oh, that was a good one, bud.
He did, in fact, RT number 4, which basically is him admitting he's doing a poor job.
Congratulations.
What's so funny is that the both of us got that one.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, no, he definitely
Klain
does.
is
He has no shame.
very dumb.
Yeah, he is, in fact, really dumb. All right. Well, good game. Well done, Smug. A big victory.
Let's hear that theme.
Don't you know who I am? Remember my name. Klain! Brainworm takes forever. You're gonna like my post most. I feel engagement forever. Broken brain takes with no shame. Klain! Hot takes up